Welcome back to today's trade recap. I ended up taking two trades today. The first one was a break even. Second one was more of a discretionary entry. Ended up getting about a 1-to-1 on that. Before I get started, I'm going to show my P&L. So there you go, my P&Ls right there. Okay, so starting off with the daily bias for the day. First, let's go to 9:30. 9:30. Okay, no. Anyway, okay, let's get to 9:30 in a bit. But anyway, I was extremely bearish towards this unfilled weekly gap. This is obviously a very quite obvious target given the fact that we've been rejecting this weekly rejection block as well, and we've been just selling off ever since. And I was expecting this to get taken yesterday, but then there was so much rejection going on around this area, so I don't know why we didn't take it out yesterday. But then today we were much closer towards previous week close. We're just 100 points away, so I was quite certain that we were going to take it. And on top of that, just overall market structure was bearish because number one, you can see in two ways. The first one was we were in a sell model on the hourly time frame, and then we were also in a nice little downtrend, making lower lows. And why is that? If you draw out the arrow, you can see lower high, higher low, lower low, higher low. Higher low, lower low. And we've been just trading lower, right, overall. So I was expecting us to open high at market open and then trade lower. So I'm gonna play it out 9:30. All right, so 9:30 opens up around here, and then we just rip up completely. And this was kind of okay. So this is kind of like the condition. So it was this 15-minute gap for me, and if we disrespect it, I can expect London highs to get taken. But to me, since when I sell model, London highs is a protected high. It's also coming out of this 15-minute gap as well. So we don't necessarily have to trade towards London highs. And what gave me so much confidence in this trade was the way we respected the 50% of this bearish 15-minute fair value gap. Beautiful reaction. I love it when prices beautifully respect the 50% of the gap. And the first entry, bit of a discretionary entry because this is not the highest time frame, but on this this was the highest time frame, so you could have taken your entry off of this. I was about to enter, but then I was kind of late to calculate my risk and all of that, so I was, you know what, let me just fade it. And there was an unfilled 5-minute gap, so you could have gone break even there, just gone about a 1-to-1, right? And obviously I let price play out, and then we tap into that 5-minute gap, and we get a really strong reaction from that. And this was the condition. So ES at this time was kind of like ripping higher, whereas NQ was making rejection. We were rejecting to the downside. And we also had this SMT, which kind of gave me more confluence as well. So I didn't want NQ to trade back towards this high. I want this high to be the protected high for the day. And until we take out previous week low, this high has to be the protected high if you're going to be truly bearish. And I loved how we respected this 1-minute bearish fair value gap, and we were also inside this 15-minute rejection block, right? I've been using rejection blocks lately because price has been telling me to use it. Anyway, and we swept this high inside the gap as well on the 1-minute time frame, and loved the reaction we got. You could have potentially just taken your entry off of this displacement candle. I was personally waiting for this inversion, and I think the next candle we do get it. Yeah, so I entered right here once we got that inversion. Got a 1-minute order block as well over here, and went break even at this low. So why did I go break even at this low? Because it's a 5-minute intermediate low, and usually price could just reverse from here and trade back. And looking at the way ES was trading, I was kind of expecting the same as well, like this V-shaped recovery and stuff. So I was like, we could be bullish as well. So for that main reason, I went break even at this low. I could have just like, let it run all the way to previous week lows without moving my stops to break even. But yeah, so we got some nice candles when break even on the next candle, and I got stopped at break even just about here, right? And literally ticked my break even and then ran to my TP. And my second trade, this is very important. I'm going to clean out this for you guys now. Why did I re-enter after getting stopped at break even? Number one, right? If we were truly going to be bullish after sweeping this 5-minute intermediate low, we should not trade back to that low. Like this candle shouldn't have existed. We should have just like ran higher. But then looking at the displacement we got out of this candle, it was about 87 points, yeah, right? So obviously my stop was quite big as well, but I wasn't too fussed about it. In these conditions, it's completely fine to have big stops given the way we're moving and stuff. So just risk less. That's don't go be stupid and risk like one mini. So I re-entered once we made this displacement candle, went break even at this low, and I was targeting the unfilled weekly gap, previous week low, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so yeah, went break even literally on the second candle. Almost got stopped at break even. I almost did. But then to see we were just respecting this 2-minute gap, right? Beautiful reaction from that. And this was the candle that changed it for me. I was telling everyone on Discord, I don't like these 1-minute wicks. I don't like these candles. We might get stopped at break even, but if we do get a strong candle to the downside, then I'm more confident that this should play out. And we're truly bearish by holding this 2-minute gap. And once we close through this, I was like, yeah, we're gonna hit TP. And just like that, we hit TP. Just a 1-to-1. Very unfortunate. Could have gotten a really good risk reward if I had not gone break even and gone break even after this low was taken. But it is what it is. It's part of the game, right? But the risk reward on this is insane. But anyway, ended the day green, so still a W. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the trade recap. Please subscribe. I'll be posting all my trade recaps. If it's a win, loss, and if it's a break even, I usually don't because there's no reason unless it's a very saucy one. So follow my Instagram, join my Discord. I live trade for free every single day. Follow my TikTok, and please subscribe, guys. It would mean a lot to me. And thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I shall see you guys tomorrow if I do end up taking a trade.